Hello and welcome to Pathfinder Kingmaker, and yeah, completely different stuff I'm doing on my channel. I'm going to shut up now because there's dialogue.
Where are they? This is taking forever. They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Right, so as you see, just starting off in a little bit of the dialogue there. It is a completely new game. I'm worried about this. I have my reservations. I'll let you know why after the dialogue is finished, where I start actually talking a bit more.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions? Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Finally, the dialogue's ended there. And we've got more dialogue.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally.
Damn right about that,
He
he's
appointed himself
obnoxious.
head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Yeah, this is nonsense. I don't want to be a hero.
It's not nonsense.
Or a villain, for that matter.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Whose deal? Alright, I'm going to my room
So
to write
basically,
about
if anyone's
tonight.
seen
See you in the morning.
Monty Python, I've got my own little servant who does all, like, you know, the clapping of the horse hooves and all that. But no, for this character, her name is Betrayal. She's a half-elf, and I'm going to be playing her as a rogue for the first level, then second level wizard, and then I'm going to be doing an arcane trickster, because it sounds really fun, and I love playing mages. Obviously, if Baldur's Gate, I'm playing a sorcerer. If you haven't checked that out, please do. And the reason I wanted to play this game was because of Baldur's Gate. It's quite similar, and I know obviously that Pathfinder is a version of D&D in a sense. So it's interesting to play something within that area of expertise. Obviously, as I've said in my other videos, if you have checked the Baldur's Gate playthroughs, I'm more used to 2nd edition the Baldur's Gate rules. I haven't played D&D 5th edition, which hopefully soon I will have, because, you know, I'm planning to play 5th edition with a couple of friends, which is going to be really fun. But I'm planning, obviously, in this character, she's going to be a arcane trickster, so sneak attacking a lot with magic, because you do get sneak attacking damage bonuses when you go for arcane trickster, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. For the first 10 levels, it will only be with ray spells, and then when you get to level 10, you get an ability unlock. Honestly, I don't have a clue about this game. This is genuinely the first time I've played it. I've just done a little bit of research beforehand, i.e. looking at skills and then seeing what will work out. Rogues, obviously, just to get the backstabbing bonuses and getting a couple of the proficiencies that I need for ranged stuff and sneak attacking and all of that stuff, ideas. And then wizard to get the spellcasting tiers unlocked, and then that will get me my arcane trickster unlocking, because obviously you need to be able to cast 2nd level spells and be able to backstab or whatever to unlock it as a class. That's the idea behind it. I actually got the idea from a guy's video, absolutely fantastic. His name escapes me as normal, but I think it's like Fextralife or something like that. His fantastic videos on Pathfinder, just builds and stuff like that. So I've kind of copied his build just because I haven't got a clue how to play this game, and I'm looking forward to it, getting stuck in, and I'm looking forward to just understanding the game, if anything. So for the first part of this game, it is basically a blind run through. I'm just obviously going to be making a character as good as I can as a normal person who could play this game is. As you can see, I was completely shocked there. I just turned that guy into jelly. Or jam, should I say. Probably more like jam. But yeah, I just didn't expect that on my first roll of the game that I would crit someone and turn them into, well, I just redecorated my room. But yes, as you see, I've got 8 strength, so no strength, but I've gone for 18 dexterity and 18 wisdom. 18 dexterity, 18 intelligence. So obviously, if you've watched my Baldur's Gate playthroughs, I'm kind of a bit of a min-maxer, and I thought dexterity and intelligence are going to be like the 2 most important things for this character. Intelligence for spellcasting, dexterity for the sneak attacking and all that stuff. And one thing I didn't realise, that this first level of the game has a lot of story building up until the end of the first tutorial level. I didn't realise it, but I got to the end and I was like, oh my god, I've made such poor mistakes. I didn't really think through my actions as I was going through, because in Baldur's Gate you don't really get that much morality thing. It's very clear, like good and evil, and you know you're doing it. Whereas my character, it was more of like along the lines of, I'm just going to play normally, and then I realised, I'm
I don't even want to think about it.
ruining myself basically, because I didn't realise there was actually going to be consequences to my actions. Nice, I really liked that. I really liked that little benefit to the game, because a lot of games don't really have that. Like you don't really you do things and then you think later. You don't really think first before you do stuff. And had I known, I would have done things a little bit differently. But then my character is chaotic neutral, so I guess in the roleplay perspective, she would have done most of the stuff that she would have done. I did pick a couple of wrong options, not befitting her character, but that was just me being stupid and completely forgetting the type of character I was playing. She is completely mad, my character. I'm role-playing her as a completely mad person. To the point where I don't even know what she's going to do. Because for all I know, she might like someone and do good things, and the next minute she might be stabbing someone in the eye, or peeling someone's flesh off, or giving someone a bouquet of roses and giving a beggar 2 million gold, even though I don't have 2 million gold, but you know, you get the idea. Like, just random stuff, completely random. So it's kind of a nice thing to just play through, because I do normally play through as good characters, always have done. Evil, you know, in my other videos I've said that evil just doesn't interest me, but maybe a completely insane character will interest me, because it might actually prove to be a bit more of a different playstyle to what I'm used to. I'm probably one of the most typical people, you know the saying, like, people don't like change. That's probably me. I'm not a fan of change. I always play through the same sort of style of characters. Like, not same style characters per se, but more like, I don't like playing evil characters. I always stick to good, no matter what I play.
Serves you right.
But that being said, my 2 playthroughs on the channel I'm doing at the moment, one's an archer and one's a mage. What's this character? Basically both. Oops. Maybe I didn't really think that one through. I kind of just went with my gut. Saw the most interesting thing, thought, yeah, let's do that.
Get it off me!
But yeah, this game, it looks incredible. It looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm actually really excited to play through it, because it is a game I've never played before. So it's going to be like absolutely fantastic to play through, because you know, you get that new game feeling. You don't know what you're doing. Baldur's Gate, if you've seen me play through it, I know exactly what to do. I follow basically the speedrunners or the min-maxers style of playthrough. This, nope, I'm not going to do any of that, because I don't know what's coming. I don't know how to play the game, basically. And you'll see I make a lot of mistakes, especially with a certain type of character, because one, I can't read. I can read, but I'm just stupid. But yeah, I basically try to heal a certain character, and nope, doesn't work. But I do manage to figure out towards the end that something does work and does heal. But yeah, it's just weird. Like, I'm very, very stupid, and then I realise a little bit later how stupid I am. But you know, it's a learning curve, it's a learning process. That's what new games are all about. And I didn't realise that certain types of characters can't be healed, and sometimes certain types of characters get damaged by healing abilities. It's very interesting, and kind of like adds a new bit of depth to your companions and a depth to characters. At this point, I wanted to just see this barbarian do work, because I wanted. She looked cool, and I think as well I was mucking about with my notes. For every video I do, I write notes, just because it's good to be prepared, I guess.
You. Stay up from under my feet, or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarian.
I think that's
Right, yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave the video there, for the first part anyway. If you're interested in Pathfinder, please, you know, like and subscribe, thumbs up the video, or comment if you want to see more. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this completely new playthrough, new to me, even though it's been out for a few years. But yeah, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye!